Hey guys, how's it going? Edstar here, back with another Operation Palace video for the 21-22 season. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Palace 4, Everton 0. You just would not have predicted that in one single bit of a scoreline. How poor Everton. They were very, very poor. I apologise that this video is nearly a week late, but again, I'm not in any rush to get any videos out at the moment. So again, I apologise if that means I lose subscribers, but at the end of the day, I'm getting videos out when I need to. You know, it's just the way it goes, really, if I'm honest with you. Almost pretty much after the game, we had 3 Palace players get called up to England, which is just mind-blowing. It makes me proud to be a Palace fan. Mitchell, Gallagher and Conor Gallagher all called up to England. It's just an absolutely wonderful feeling. You know, only Manchester City have more players called up than us, which is just ridiculous. You know, it shows how far we've come in this last year or so, if I'm honest with you. So, you know, if I'm honest with you, it's just absolutely mind-blowing how good, you know, our squad is becoming. We could easily finish inside the top 10. We're not going to go down. You know, Chelsea in the semi-finals on the 17th of April, which has actually got confirmed today. You know, it's a really good time to be a Palace fan at the moment. Going back to the match, though, it was a very, very one-sided match. You know, the first 15 minutes, fair play. You know, they started well, but they didn't trouble Butland in goal. Butland could have got a newspaper out, sat on a bench, in the goal, read a newspaper, there you go. Didn't have to do a single fucking thing. You know, it was as simple as that. You know, he didn't have to do a single fucking thing. I'm going to get into my player ratings very, very shortly, but if I'm honest with you, it was pretty much one of the most one-sided games I think I've ever seen. Especially when we went 1-0 up, it's pretty much sunk Everton. They just didn't have an answer. You know, we could have won by more, if I'm honest with you. That's how good we were, you know. So my match ratings, I'm going to start off with Butland in goal. Nothing to do. He had absolutely nothing to do at all. I mean, it was a very straightforward afternoon from him in goal. Looked pretty solid, had a pretty good defence in front of him, and he was rather untroubled. So I'm going to give Butland a 7 out of 10. Next, I'm going to get into Tyrick Mitchell, the new England left back, which is quite nice to see, nice to roll off the tongue. If I'm honest with you, he started poorly in the first 15 minutes. He could have given a goal away. When that free kick whipped in, it was on his side. So he could have given a goal away, but he didn't. And after that, he just looked really, really good. You know, he stopped everything going down that left-hand side. He had Andros Townsend in his fucking pocket, Damari Gray in his pocket as well. It was just ridiculous how good he was. Really, really good, solid performance from Tyrick Mitchell, and I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. I'm going to start off with right back next. I'm going to go Natty Klein. I thought he was really good as well. So again, started off a bit shaky at the back, you know, kept giving the ball away a couple of times, but he grew into the game. He grew into the game, and I felt he was rather good as well. Both of them I thought were really good, but I didn't think he was good as Mitchell, if I'm honest with you, and I'm going to give Nathaniel Klein a 7 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go into the goal scorer Mark Gahey, who got our first goal, and fortunately managed to get me a fucking injury on the back of my leg because people jumped up all over me when that first goal went in. So fuck you, Mark Gahey, but at the same time I can't say that because you scored our goals. So, you know, it was brilliant. It was absolutely brilliant. It's what the game needed, a goal, you know, in the 25th minute. That's how good we were, you know. You could argue it was against the run of play, but I felt, you know, he took the header really, really well. Completely bamboozled Pickford in goal. Pickford is just absolutely shit. He is terrible. How the fuck is he England's #1? I have got no idea. He's just... If England wants to go, you know, win European Championships and World Cups, Pickford is not the man. He's not. It's just simple as that. I'd much rather have Nick Pope in there, or, you know, somebody else. Just not Pickford. He just does not give me confidence. But going back to Mark Gahey, I thought he was really good, and I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go into Joachim Anderson. Again, I thought he was really good. Started off a bit shaky, again, a bit like all the defence and the defensive mids. But again, grew into the game. You know, again, his through balls are just ridiculous. His vision is just something else. And if I'm honest with you, I thought he was good. And I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go into, I think it was Kouyaté next. Again, he's such a brilliant little tackler in the middle of the park. He's so good. He is so good at what he does, you know, breaking up the play. You know, he's definitely the CDM that we need there. He just last year, he just was not a centre-back. You could see he was just not a centre-back at all. And if I'm honest with you, CDM is his position. You know, he needs to stay there. Don't put him into a centre-back position. He's a CDM. You know, I'd much rather have Tompkins come off the bench if we need to bring a centre-back on. Don't put Kouyaté there. You know, Kouyaté, that is his position, and I thought he was brilliant on Sunday, and I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Next, I'm going to do Eberechi Eze, and I think this kid is starting to come back to his best. You know, he set up the second goal really well, put the ball through for Wilf, done real good in the middle of the park. You know, he pretty much had Decore in his pocket. You know, it was as simple as that. I thought Eze was really good for the 60 minutes that he was on. I thought he was really good, and I'm going to give Eze an 8 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go into Conor Gallagher. What more do I need to say about this man? He sets up everything in this team. He's just brilliant. You know, he didn't have his finest game, but he was probably... He set up the goal for the fourth one. He had the shot that was saved by the keeper, and Will Hughes tapped it in, you know. He had to be in the right place at the right time, and I thought he was good. And I'm going to give Gallagher an 8 out of 10. I know I'm definitely missing one. I think it was... Who started it? I'm going to come back to it because it's going to go back to me in my head. I'm going to start next with Michael Elise. Again, very good. Third goal in particular. I don't know what he was... I was really struggling to see what the third goal was all about, you know. Whether he miskicked it or, you know, he kicked it into his boot. Somehow it hit the post. I was so convinced it went out of play. But no, it hit the post and Zaha tapped it in. And again, his end product is absolutely brilliant. You know, I always get excited when I see Michael Elise on the ball, because that is what he can do. He's brilliant what he does. And I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Next, I'm going to get into Jean-Philippe Matetta. Again, I thought he was really good. He knows how to bring that ball down. You know, it's something we've needed for a long time. And he knows where the goal is as well, which is nice to see. He's adding end product to his game, which is finally what we've needed in this team. Jean-Philippe Matetta, brilliant performance on Sunday. And I'm going to give him also an 8 out of 10. But my man of the match... on Sunday was Wilfried Zaha. 9 out of 10. I thought he was absolutely sensational. A goal and an assist, you know, in a FA Cup quarter-final, you know, means a lot to us fans. And Zaha, I thought he was really good. He caused a lot of problems on that wing-back's positions on the right-hand side. He caused so many problems for John Joe Kenny, who got subbed off at half-time because he was that shit. You know, I thought Zaha was brilliant. And, you know, for me, man of the match. You know, I'm going to give Zaha a 9 out of 10. I thought he was really good. I don't know who that one in the midfield was. Was it MacArthur? I think it was MacArthur off the top of my head. No, it's not going to come back to me. I'm going to remember it in a minute, and then I'll have to write what I thought in the comments. But that's going to be it for this Operation Palace video. I hope you have enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like on this video. I'm trying to get the next gaming videos out at the moment, but I'm having serious issues with my software. My editing software is causing me so many problems right now. I've managed to get it sent off for it to be checked, hopefully. So hopefully soon we'll have it back, and I do apologise for the delay in these videos, and I do apologise for not uploading this week. I've just had a very busy schedule, and yeah, that's pretty much it really. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. If you have, make sure you leave a like on this video, hit that subscribe button as well, because I am trying to get to 250 subscribers before the end of this year. Would be very nice. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Leave a like on the video, hit that subscribe button, and until I see you for that next video, probably Wednesday or Thursday, look after yourselves.